I can divide by 5. Remember, division is an operation where a number is separated into equal groups. Our division words. Our first number is our total, which is the dividend. We're a division symbol, and our next number is our divisor. How many groups we have? Your equal sign, and then your quotient. How many should be inside each group? If we take a look at this picture, we see that we have 4 fish total divided into 2 tanks. So there are your 2 groups. If we divide 4 fish into 2 tanks equally, you would have 2 fish per tank. Relating our multiplication to our division. So what I have on my board here, you do not have to write this down. You should just be watching and listening. You'll do it with me later. What I want to go over with you very quickly is our multiplication of 5s to help us with our division of 5s. So here I have 5 times 1 equals 5. 5 times 2 equals 10. 5 times 3 equals 15. 5 times 4 equals 20. And 5 times 5 equals 25. Now remember, when we are writing out our multiplication sentences, our first factor is always the number of groups. How many groups we have. In this case, we have 5 groups. Now we're multiplying that by how many we want to put inside in each group. Here I put 1 in this group, 2 in this group, 3 in this group, 4 in this group, 5 in this group. And then our product is always our total number. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There's your multiples. Now what I want us to do here is I want us to go through how we then are going to switch it into our division. How do we relate it? So with our division, we always start with our total that's divided by the number of groups that we have, and that equals the number in each. So we can use our multiplication to figure out our division, because those are the same 3 words, we're just switching them around. Same 3 numbers, we're just going to switch them around. So here 5 times 1 equals 5. I know that my product is my total. And with division, I start with my total. So I have 5, and I'm going to divide that by the number of groups. In this case here, my number of groups, my first factor is 5. So 5 divided by 5, 5 divided by 5 equals, my third number is 1. 5 divided by 5 equals 1. Now if I take 5 times 2 equals 10, and I write my division sentence, I start with my total. So I start with my answer, my product. 10 divided by how many groups I had. I have 5 groups because that's my first number. And that equals my other factor, 2. So 5 times 2 equals 10, and 10 divided by 5 equals 2. The same 3 numbers, we're just moving them around. You always start here with your total though. 5 times 3 equals 15. So that means if I switch it around and I start with my total, 15 divided by, I've got 5 groups, equals 3. Okay? 5 times 4 equals 20. Start with your product, your total. So we start with 20. We divide that by how many groups? How many groups did we have? 5. And then that equals your other factor. What's your other factor? 4. Good. So 20 divided by 5 equals 4 because 5 times 4 equals 20. Now here, we start with our total. Our total is 25. We divide that by how many groups? 5. And that equals our third factor, which is 5. So we're always relating our multiplication to our division. They are fact families. We can just move the numbers around just like addition and subtraction. But now let's go through those strategies we know so that way we can solve division problems by 5. So here is where I need you to get your marker and your board ready. What I want us to do is we are going to do 30 divided by 5 to give us a product. Let me make my little dots a little darker so that way it looks like a division sign and not subtraction. So remember here with division, we are starting with our total numbers. So this means I have 30 objects. So my total, please write total under 30. We're going to divide 30 into this many groups. So let's think this out. I've got 5 groups. Draw 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to do our fair share here. We have 30 objects, maybe 30 cookies, but every person has got to get the same amount. So 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you, and 1 for you. So that means I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles drawn in. We got to get to 30. We're at 5. Keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Why am I stopping? Because 30 is the number of objects that I had. So you got to make sure you stop at your total. Now our quotient, our answer, is the number that we have inside each group. So how many circles are on this plate, or how many cookies are on this plate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 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 6 here. So what is our answer? 6. You're absolutely right. 30 divided by 5 equals 6. But now what I want us to do is just go ahead and erase your equal groups. I want us to relate this back to multiplication. So that way we are always doing that. And all you have to do to that is work backwards. If 30 divided by 5 equals 6, that means, start with this factor, 6 times 5 equals what? 30. Very good. So we're just working our way backwards. Now, with multiplication, you can switch those numbers. So now we can also say that 5 times 6 also equals 30. Okay? Let's go ahead and do another one. What I want us to do now is I want us to do 35 divided by something equals 5. To where we have a missing number here. Okay? We've got a missing number. I have got 35 cookies, and I know that each friend is going to get 5 cookies, but I don't know how many friends I have. How are we going to figure this out? Well, I know I've got 35 cookies, and each person is going to get 5 cookies. So if I draw a person and they get 5 cookies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's one person that gets 5 cookies. Another person gets 5 cookies. So there's 5 cookies. 5 more would be how many? 10. Let's get to 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25, 30. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So there's the 35 cookies. Each person's got 5, but how many people did we make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means 35 divided by 7 equals 5. Now with division, boys and girls, we can switch a couple of numbers around, but it's a little different from multiplication. With division, you always have to start with the total. This number cannot change. So 35 is going to stay the same. We are always starting with our objects, 35 cookies, 35 Legos, whatever. But the numbers that we can switch around are our divisors and our quotient. So if 35 divided by 7 equals 5, I can flip-flop these. 35 divided by 5 also equals 7. So we flip the divisor with the quotient. Our dividend, or our total, always stays the same. So today, ladies and gentlemen, you have learned how to switch your divisor and your quotient. We've practiced making those equal groups, and we have also related division to multiplication. Keep working on your division strategies, and I'll see you tomorrow. On your own, solve the problem 45 divided by 5. Pause the video and then come back to check your answer when you're done. Did you get 45 divided by 5 equals 9? If so, give yourself a star. How would you take 45 divided by 5 equals 9 and relate that to multiplication? Write the multiplication sentence down on your board. Pause the video and come back. Did you write 5 times 9 equals 45? Or 9 times 5 equals 45? If so, give yourself a star. You should understand how to solve division number sentences and also relate it to multiplication.